is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Miles. Rolling the dice to bring it out in the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So TCU's offense will take the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Got his man quickly. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Smith dropping to pass. Got the back over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And the Horned Frogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Dumps it off in the flats. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tigers offense will have its first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Heaves it on the run. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Shelton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle, it's Shelton. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Wants to throw again. Finds his tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. They'll line up for a second down play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play balls at the 25. The Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Hand off from the shotgun. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down. They'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Moves it out to the 34-yard line, a nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. He'll keep it on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Smith dropping to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Horned Frogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete to the left. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The give on the inside. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back has it. Inside the 25. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to UTSA. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Give to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Auburn to the line in a hurry. From the gun to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him.
There he goes. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And they've found no answers so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Finds a man on the right. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Snagged in the middle. It's Vance. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Still running at the 35. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play.
He caught it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in it.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll run play action. Touchdown, TCU! Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 7.
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. Gives it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Horned Frogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Zings it complete to the right. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Auburn lines up quickly. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Ware. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Open space at the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
The give on the option. Ripping through the defense. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they didn't start this 1st half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. This will likely be the last play of the half. Smith wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Vance. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the plains. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
The Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Auburn offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's got the back in the middle. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Auburn sends out the punting unit.
Number 15, on to punt it away.
Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working on the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller's still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
They're working that left side. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Smith dropping to pass. He uncorks one deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. You've got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Back to pass on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! And the route is on.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Marshall. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that with Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on first down. It's picked off and another empty drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got it looking for a first. Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. The give from the gun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the tight end. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finds his big tight end. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The give to the back. Moving past the 25. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Defensively, you'll take the slow downs. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Smith wants to throw. Got his man downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down and 10. Makes the grab. It's Vance. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Power football with the run. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quick release on the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on it.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great. So, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Smith dropping to pass. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they finally get their 1st sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times are you affecting the quarterback? Last week, they got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play better defense.
And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Just working and poking and prodding and finding its way up to the 36. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The kick is on its way. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Fires the pass, intercepted. Still on his feet. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Time is short. Defense still has 3 timeouts, but it's a mountain in front of them, Jesse.
Yeah, the worst-case scenario now for this offense is victory formation, punt, win the game.
No doubt about it. When you're up 2+ possessions, there's no way for the defense to get back in the game. So take a knee, get out of here with the dub.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.